on the beta pre-launch of We Share Abundance. And it's a sunny Sunday here in Cornwall, but the wind is very, very cold, and we've had snow in a lot of places in the UK. And in fact, the cricket match in Manchester, Lancashire, was called off because of snow. So it ended in a draw. So very mixed weather, very mixed weather. So what are we on today? Okay, we're on the updates, and I'll be giving you those in a moment. But first of all, let's check the Facebook group to make sure that we are live in there as we should be. If Facebook will respond. Okay. And it looks like I'm here. Right date. And we have comments. How about that? And Dave Jackson beat Russ to the punch today for the top of the comments list. I would have expected Russ to be right up there today after his football team won a game. Not sure when they last won. It's a long time ago, but they won a game today. So I'm sure Russ is happy and bubbling, and he's probably got a sherbet in one hand and whatever else. Okay, so we've got the UK, and we've got India, Pakistan, Canada, Denmark, more Pakistan, South Korea, hi, Pakistan, Nigeria. Dave says he's got to keep on the tail of Russ, yeah. Voice is too slow, check the mic. I can put it closer for you. If that helps, I don't know. Friends, greetings from India and Kenya. I don't have any control over the volume, I don't think anyway. So hopefully this adjustment of putting the mic closer will help. I can have a look in the app thing here and see. Oh, just a minute. Yeah, we do have a volume control. How's that? Is that better? Where do we go now? How do I get back here? Okay. Is that better? All good, no problem with voice, thanks, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so there's no updates on the site development for We Share Abundance because it's weekend, and although Christian is always working and in the background doing things, we only get updates on that once a week now. Sanjoy's had to take his headphones off. It must have gone up considerably. Anyway, the sound's good now. It means right volume is low. Volume should be okay now. Okay. And Crypto Dave's in the house, and we've got some announcements to make about moderators and things, and we'll get to those in a minute. But first of all, no updates on the site development for We Share Abundance. It's just ongoing. Site development for Multiply Weezer, I've not heard from Rohit. And until I do, I can't give you any updates on that either. But it is weekend, and we'll see if we get something from him during the course of uh, this next hour, or a bit less usually, isn't it? Um, so site developments can't tell you much about, although I have done a little bit more than I managed to do yesterday. Still not done as much as I would have liked, but in the downline builder I managed to add on passive. So if you're an on passive member, that is now in your downline builder there. So go and enter in your long string of numbers that make up your ID for the for their links in on passive. What else have we done in there? I don't think I can't remember. I was in there earlier on, but I can't remember what I was doing. But okay, and we've got more from the USA, from Southern Alabama. So we've got something really which is a bit unsavoury, and that is that Jane has decided she cannot continue as a moderator in either of the groups due to the abuse that she gets, and that is uncalled for. She's there doing her best, and she's applying the rules of the groups, and she's just got totally sick and tired of the abuse, and so whether or not she even attends the live is up to her. She's really decided that she is she's had enough of you people in the Facebook group. Not all of you, but an increasingly large number of people that are abusive. And if you're going to be abusive to anyone, be abusive to me, not to anybody else that is volunteering to help you. What that means is, one, we have a space for a moderator, or possibly a couple of moderators if anybody would like to volunteer to be abused and slandered by ignorant people within the group. So that's up to you, but that is that is for you. So anybody that wants to volunteer, we will look at, and you can work with Dave on moderating the groups. As I say, you're leaving yourself wide open to abuse and slander, so whether or not you decide to contribute in this way is absolutely up to you. And what I will say is, if I hear of anybody abusing anybody and we can track them as a member, I will remove their account in We Share Abundance and Multiply Weezer with a total loss of all benefits. Any funds, whatever you've got in there, will disappear. Okay? It's against the rules to be disrespectful to other members, and it's particularly bad taste to be disrespectful to people that are doing their best to help you. So, that being the case, if you choose to be abusive, you are choosing to be kicked out, not only of the Facebook group, but also out of We Share Abundance and Multiply Weezer if you're in either of those. So be warned. There is a place for you to voice comments and to make your ideas and thoughts known, and that is not in this group. This group is purely here for positive comments, whether it be as a post or as a comment in a post, okay? Anything else is likely to be removed, and you can be removed as well. The other group, We Share Abundance, you can be negative if you wish. It's not good to be negative, but if you want to be negative, that's the place to do it. And you won't be censored from being negative. You won't be censored for voicing your opinions, but you will be censored if you're abusive or you use bad language or are just a bad influence on the group. Okay? Normally you'll get a warning. First of all, you'll be muted. If you continue, you'll be kicked out of the group. And if you are abusive to the moderators in particular, and I am informed, you will be removed from We Share Abundance and or Multiply Weezer with a total loss of all benefits. So that's just covering the housekeeping there. These people that volunteer their services to help you are not here to be abused. And they say, if you've got any abuse to sling at anybody, sling it my way, because everything that you don't like is down to me. Okay? Most of the things you do like is down to you people. But the things that you're not happy about, they're because I've made decisions that you don't like. So if you've got abuse, I'm the person to abuse, no one else. Right? Okay, we got that off our chest. Hopefully that will sink in a bit. So let's just have a look and see if we've got any more comments here. Just trying to find out where I was up to. Okay, we got Deborah in from Southern Alabama. I remember seeing that one. And we got Nigeria. And Crypto Dave says he's going to send... Okay, if anybody wants to come back in and they're prepared to apologise and play by the rules, I'm sure the moderators will be happy to have you back in. But don't be offensive and don't think it's your right. If you break the rules, you stand to suffer the consequences. Sir Mary Furl sends support ticket and he deposits 165 and it's showing as error transaction. That's because he did something wrong, and if he sent a support ticket, it will be answered within 24 hours. Usually faster. Hi from Canada. Snowman. I thought Chris was the snowman. You've been making snowmen, I gather, Julia. You've got some snowy weather. We've got quite a bit in the UK at various places. I don't know how much has fallen, but enough to stop a cricket match. Okay. South Africa, welcome. Nigeria. Queen is busy at the moment to allow anyone in now. Don't understand that properly, but anyway, go on. Jane will be missed. She has also stated, please stop tagging her in posts. Yeah. You have no right to tag people against their will. You're really settling the moderator. I've got to be honest about it, Patrick. And there you go. Sanjoy says, abuse me and I'll block you for life. Do you want to be a moderator and try it, Sanjoy? I'm sure you'll get some abuse. You'll be able to block a few people. And we got Mickey from Ghana. Hi. And we got somebody who would like to volunteer. Cools Patrick I can't pronounce that, Boakier. Um, contact Crypto Dave about it, Cools, will you? And I think he's got the ability to add you as a moderator if if you're prepared to take things on. You can work with him and be guided by him. And then we got Assad Shah also wanting to be a moderator. You got you people are suckers for punishment, aren't you? Okay. Once again, contact Crypto Dave. We only want one or two probably, um, but the more applicants we get, he'll be able to sort things out with you and find the people that feel that they can work with him and vice versa. And Deborah wants to thank Jane. I'm sure most people want to thank Jane. She is a tremendous servant and she's still serving in support areas and paying withdrawals and this sort of thing. So um, it's just that she's sick of the abuse she gets in the Facebook group. Uh, Patrick Pallinson, I'm a lot more hard when needed. Yeah, I'm a soft touch, but I can be hard when required. How much is it going for? It's voluntary, like all our voluntary services. And Crypto Dave says, "Come at me, I'm ready." Okay, you've got to have a thick skin. We've got more from India, Nigeria. Quite right. If you put a negative comment on anybody's posts, you are liable to be at least muted, and it depends on what the comment's like. Uh, right. Sanjoy is willing to help out if required. I'm sure you would be an excellent choice, Sanjoy, because you're always here and you're always positive and you're building an amazing group um, on honesty. And that is a tribute to you, and it's a lead for other people to take. Um, yes, Sanjoy is a real leader, and he leads by example. Okay, there's a strong group there. No ladies in there. What about ladies? Maybe the ladies are a bit more touchy about the abuse that they're going to get. Um, okay, Yara's in here. Hi there, Yara. Uh, Talking about Yara and Jane, who are always working on the withdrawals. I don't think they're going to be working today because there's frankly not been enough come in to make it worth transferring the cash with the fees at the level that they are now. Um, just not sufficient to transfer. So I don't think there'll be any withdrawals paid today unless things change drastically in the next 30 or 40 minutes. Hopefully it'll be better tomorrow and there'll be some withdrawals paid tomorrow. So that's your withdrawals updates for all you people that are always saying, what about the withdrawals? Okay. Question: is there any info anywhere about the price of the ad credits? I posted a text ad and it ate up my credits in no time flat. We thought a credit would be per click, but we don't have a clue how much we are paying per ad. Had my text ad up for about an hour and it went through 900 credits. Is that right? Yeah, you must have had 900 views. You don't get 900 clicks. It's displays. Same with banners. Um, but I have recently just increased the credits, but there isn't anywhere at the moment. You're quite right, Julia, where we see it, and there should be. And Dave's mentioned it as well. Dave Jackson. We need a page there which shows what people are buying and what you're getting. And if necessary, we will increase the credits even more. But we're playing it a little bit by ear. We got the site up and running as quickly as possible, and when we started out, the maximum credits that you could get for 10 were less than you get. I think for pull one now, or not pull one, whatever it is, you know. So they have been increased significantly. Um, but we'll have to look at things and see uh, what we need to do to make things better for everyone. Can you have a look at this for me and others in WeShareBond? We would be happy if you allow us to transfer some funds to create and fund our Weezer Multiply account, please. That would defeat the whole object calls. The idea of Multiply Weezer is to attract cash from external sources to improve the liquidity and trading volume of the Weezer token for the benefit of all. And it is working, but it'll be a slow process. You're not going to see any massive results in what's happening just like that overnight. But there are definite moves in the right direction in what's going on with the token. And as we are able to introduce more uses for the Weezer token, it will improve more. And we've got more from Canada and Nigeria. And more Patrick's from Denmark, of course, by the way. Yeah, well, Jane has had enough, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Some people just get too offensive. Yeah, it would be nice to have a lady on the team as well, but it's up to that. Hi Dion, lovely to see you here. From where are you from? Trinidad? Trinidad maybe, are you? And Yara, of course, is Paraguay, originally from Peru. Patrick. Crypto Dave's got a couple of people in mind, and he'll approach them. And there's a couple of people that have come forward as well. And I think definitely one of those is somebody that Dave was thinking about. How do I purchase banners without my fund being deducted automatically to stake Matrix? The only way you can purchase banner credits is through one of the ad packages. And if you've got funds in, you can use them for one of the ad packages and get credits that way. And the automatic purchase of ad packages only happens the first time through until you get all 10 ad packs, because then they're going to recycle anyway as you fill your matrix. And the idea of that automation is to get you to the highest possible level of earning as quickly as possible. So as soon as you've got enough money, boom, you've got another matrix, and each matrix will make you more money. And but that only happens the first time through. So if you've got all 10 matrix and then you buy another position in the ad pack 1, matrix 1, it won't keep adding more positions in. It's not automatic once all 10 places, once all 10 matrices are activated, but you can manually buy wherever you want. So when will it be launched, WISA? WISA is the token, and that was launched a year and a day ago. But I think you mean We Share Abundance, the new website, and I don't know the answer to that. All I can tell you is as soon as possible. Dave is a fantastic guy also, very intelligent, make him one. Dave Who is very intelligent, and it's not a case of making people one, it's a case of people being prepared to do it. And then it's time consuming, and we'll try and cut out the abuse by just kicking people out if they are particularly abusive, and especially if they are ignorantly abusive and use bad language and things. Maybe we can watch promote videos of members, and the profit of it we can invest in our ad techs. I'm not quite sure I understand that, Yara, but there are plans afoot for selling video spaces. How soon we'll get those in, I don't know. Dion, I'm originally from Jamaica but live in the UK. I remember now. Yeah, and you sent me the words to Linstead Market. I remember now. I remember. I apologise for that. Linstead Market, great song. It was brought to the UK by Cliff from the Liverpool Seekers. You know, nice Jamaican feel. Carry me, Aki go Linstead Market, not a quart he would sell. It was good. I used to like the Liverpool Spinners. I had 2 referrals yesterday and they went to some other sponsor. Why? I thought they would have been in my level 2. It's up to them who they join under. It's clearly on the registration form. They need a sponsor, either the sponsor's username or the sponsor's link to join. And it doesn't randomise anything. If they haven't got one, they can't join. So you've got to make sure they use your link or put your username in the box. For people to guess a username is almost impossible. There are too many variables. So if they join and they have somebody else's username, they're using somebody else's link, and and you want to tell them to make sure that your username is in there. The other thing that could happen is if they'd followed somebody else's link previously, their browser cache would save that, and the person that first referred them would be there as their referrer, but they get the option to change that on registration if they want. But once it's registered, that's it, done. Okay, saying Dave Jackson is very intelligent. I was getting worried for a minute. I thought you were talking about Crypto Dave when you said he was intelligent. Okay. Back to my question about ad clicks. The 900 credits that we used said I had 10 clicks, so I don't understand that. It's what I told you. It's the number of times your ad is displayed. It won't get the same number of clicks when it for displays. So it is the number of displays, not the number of clicks. Yeah, I think somebody's got the right word for it there. It's impressions instead of displays. Once again, my ignorance in the jargon. Okay. More from Nigeria. And Julie from Papua New Guinea. What about a good old blood eagle? What's a blood eagle? I don't know. I mean, like Hashing Ad Space, who pay for watch advertising and the profit we can invest again in the platform. Yeah, that is a system they use for the free distribution of ASIMI tokens, basically. There's no income derived from external sources for that. It doesn't really help things. It's just another. I mean, we give money away for people logging in. They give money away for people watching an ad, and we have a similar system which will be in place in the new website, but it doesn't improve liquidity. It doesn't improve the value. And that can be witnessed from Hashing Ad Space. I know Luke always puts a positive spin on things, but I'm sure he's not really happy with the fact that ASIMI tokens are 4 cents. I'm sure he visualised them being 50 cents or more when he set the platform up. I'm not intelligent. Yeah, that's what I was hinting at, Dave, but it was a joke. You know that. And hi there from Germany. And somebody there in foreign language. Keep it in English, please. Julie says it's clear now. Good. South Africa, hi. Can I ask the maximum that can be withdrawn from the Visa? You can put in a request for anything. Nobody knows what we're going to be able to pay. It depends on the tokens we can sell. Crypto, you have super intelligence. Yeah, he's not the dummy that I painted him. Let's put it that way. Hi from the USA. Beautiful sunny day. Beautiful sunny day here. I can open this probably now. The sun's moved round a bit, so you can see it's getting later here, but it's still bright. And Anna from Hawaii. Hi there. A blood eagle is a punishment used by the Vikings. Okay. I don't know what kind of punishment it was, but I remember that film about, it was called The Vikings actually, with Tony Curtis and Kirk Douglas. And Tony Curtis had a hawk. It wasn't an eagle, I don't think, it was a hawk. And it took the eye out of Kirk Douglas in the film, which was a bit bloody, but probably nothing like what a blood eagle really is. Okay, how do I get my link in Multiply Weser? It's in your referral tools or whatever it is up in the menu there. But I don't think it shows until you stake a pool. Crypto Dave, do you want to serve on the withdrawals team as well? At the moment, we don't have enough withdrawals to make it worthwhile. We can't keep you and Jane occupied at the moment, can we, Yara? Yeah, Anna from Oahu in Hawaii. Yeah, I think that matrix position should have gone into your... No, it'll have gone into your sponsors matrix. It'll have gone into your sponsors matrix, yeah. It'll only work if your matrix and your sponsors matrix are the same. How do I start a pool because I'm in position 4? They're not pools, they're advertising packages, and each package comes with its own matrix as well. And if you have sufficient funds to buy the 5th ad package, it will automatically purchase that package for you. Can I ask, why is the price market difference from Wave Exchange app and the WeShare Abundance site? It should be the same pretty much for whatever Waves is selling at against Weser, or Weser is selling at against Waves. It is calculated against Waves in your back office in WeShare Abundance. The market value in CoinRanking, on the other hand, is an average of all the trades over the past 24 hours. Okay, we've got down to the bottom of there, so let's have some numbers. We had at least 166 registrations today. I think there were probably more, because I think we removed about 100 people this morning and another 77 this evening. So, but it's a net increase of 89 anyway, whatever happened. The active members count, that's averaged over the past few days of people that logging in, is down 302 to 28,478. Still a nice number, but it's not where it should be. But it doesn't really matter, because we're in a process at the moment of people not understanding what we're about and leaving us. And they go with our blessing, but I think they're going to be very disappointed in the future at having left. And we're like the ship of hope, and we're sailing on the sea of poverty, and we're sailing away from the sea of poverty, and there are people swimming and drowning in there. And as we're sailing away, we're picking them up and we're bringing them into our ship of hope and heading for the promised land, heading for Eden. And along the way, we're going to be buffeted by storms and things, but we know where we're going and we're going to get there because the ship of hope is unsinkable. And that's one thing I ought to mention as well. I mean, we've got people who are saying, you know, putting posts in with the best intentions of saying, you know, I think we should do this to solve the problem, to solve the crisis. We've no crisis and we've no problem. We're in a situation of building something totally unique, and we're going in the right direction, and that is the ship, and we're bringing these people out of the water now. Some of them want to jump back in the water and drown in that poverty, you know, in that sea of poverty. We can't stop them. We can't say, you know, come back here and cling on to them, you know. And if they jump off when we're not looking, then they're back in the sea of poverty. But we'll pull as many people out of that sea of poverty into our fully expandable ship of hope that is sailing to the promised land of Eden, where everybody treats everybody with respect and love, unlike the way that Jane's been treated, where everybody puts aside jealousy and envy, where everybody, through being of service to everybody else, attracts everything that they need in life, and ultimately, as they go beyond that, everything that they want in life as well. But you'll get the real happiness not from the financial gains. You'll get the real happiness from the joy of being in that community and living a life of service and love. And that is what the people don't understand. They think it's all about the money. Give me the money. I just need money. I just need money. And they're saying, we had a guy who left, and I don't normally read the reasons because I just don't have time. You know, if they want to leave, okay, I'll process it. But he said something along the lines of, I don't think my $100 is a good investment for $5 a month, so I want out. So something along that lines. And when I came to process his refund, he'd put in something like $31. It had enabled him to get a $100 stake because of the guaranteed minimum value, but he'd actually put in $31. He'd withdrawn a couple of amounts, one for about $8 and one for about $5, I think. And so he's getting virtually nothing back because he'd put nothing in. But his whole thought process was totally wrong. He put in $30 and he'd already had $13 back or whatever it was. And he's getting out because he thought $5 a month was a bad return on $100. Now, even if he'd invested or bought or staked $100, $5 a month is a good return on $100. You go and ask your bank, you know, can I put $100 in and you pay me $5 a month? And they'll laugh you out of the bank. They won't even pay you that in a year. So get your thought process right before you think about jumping off the ship, because we're going to a sunny, beautiful land full of abundance, and it's there waiting for us. We've just got to make that journey. We know where we're going, and we know we're going to get there, and we're going to weather all the storms, and nothing is going to stop us. We are unsinkable, not like the Titanic. We can bounce icebergs off us. We can cast back lightning. We can do whatever is needed to get where we're going. Okay? So before you start thinking about withdrawals, get your head round what we're really about. Okay? Let me see if we've got any. I remember seeing this one from Anna. Crypto Dave, my sponsor is Julia. I'm making her richer by the day. Nigeria. I'm not Bill Gates. I don't think he'd give you any money anyway. He's not found the secret of success. He's not found the secret of happiness. He's still striving. I need more of this, more power, more something or other because I'm not happy yet. That's Bill Gates. He doesn't understand that life is about service and love. Okay, don't see any more comments there. I can't remember what we were up to. I think we were up to we were definitely, because that's how I got on that track. We were up to active members, and we have a net 16 new Pool 1 stakes and a net 22 new elite members. And our site ranking is down 30 places to 10,123 for We Share Abundance, and it's up 4,242 places for Multiply Weezer to 50,708. Coin ranking has our Weezer token at $109.82, about the same as yesterday. And in the back office it's $108.81, again about the same as yesterday. It's down a few cents, I think. The trading volume is down considerably, but it's still better than it used to be. It's 28,201. It's been a very slow day today, and that is why we're unlikely to have any funds to pay withdrawals today, unfortunately. You want your withdrawals paid, you've got to put in a bit of work and get things going. We can't sell tokens if nobody wants to buy them. And that is basically up to you guys. The Multiply Weezer, we have 8,541 members. That's up 354 on yesterday. We have 3,773 paid members, people that have bought advertising. That is up 156 on yesterday. And the ratio between people that have bought and free people is still the same at 44.18, exactly the same as yesterday. The bonus pool account is standing at $4,439, and that is up $141 on yesterday. So that's the smallest increase we've had in the bonus pool since we started. And this is what I warned you about the other day. We've got to keep bringing the people in, otherwise you're going to see your income dwindle. And it will dwindle for a lot of people. But the people that are prepared to understand that they need to keep bringing people in and go out and get more people in, their income will continue to rise. So it's up to you, you know. Do you want more or less? And be aware that nothing ever stays the same. It either goes up or it goes down. So those are your numbers for today. I shouldn't have got onto Bill Gates. Mind you, it was somebody else that brought it up, Bill Gates, but yeah, it's just my opinion. Okay. I don't think I've got anything else to add to what we've covered today. Say, get in touch with Dave, the people that want to be moderators, and be aware that he probably can't take all of you, because I know we've got a great team here and a lot of people will want to support him, but we can't have too many people in there. He probably only wants a couple of people at most, but it's up to him how many people can help him out. Okay. And flattery will get you anywhere, Sanjoy. Let me see if I can find any comments in here. Most of these are Facebook users. Is it possible to pay for more positions? Yes, it is, Karen. That's somebody watching probably on YouTube, I think, but I don't know. I wouldn't advocate buying an awful lot of positions. I mean, you're going to get the revenue share on them, but unless you can place them strategically in the matrix, which appears to be difficult, I'm not sure I would advise about buying too many positions. I can't see any more comments in there. So with that, I'm going to love you and leave you. And believe me, I do love you all. And even if we have abusive members and we kick them out of the Facebook groups and we kick them out of We Share Abundance and we kick them out of Multiply Weezer, it's not because we don't love you, it's just because we can't have that type of attitude prevailing and fostering within the community. So we want a nice, peaceful, loving, serviceful community, and that's what most of the people here want, and that is what will attract everything we want to us, okay? As a group, as a community. God bless you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.